Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is, in all likelihood, our final episode with Nightmare Lass, our mastermind, who's level 49 and has 99,000 XP left to earn ever. Because when she's level 50, there will be no more experience points to be earned. We are on two story arcs, one for Abyss and one that we haven't been able to finish for Ghost Widow. The plan is to get to level 50 with Abyss, and then once our story arc is done, we do one last mission for Ghost Widow. Since that mission is very short, it shouldn't add much to the playtime. So let's call Abyss and see what she has to say. Cray is impressed, and I must say that I am a little bit myself. Now that you have the codes and location to the Vindicator's base, you can attack it at your leisure. Most likely you'll be facing the Vindicators themselves, so you'd better bring along some allies. So we're going to keep this at +0. Hopefully we'll be able to do it at +0. If we're fighting multiple elite bosses at once, we will not be able to do that. However, one thing that should happen is we should level in this mission, which will then make it -1 to us. And it won't take long. A couple of bosses, one or two elite boss, maybe like one elite boss and a spawn or two of minions, and we will be level 50. So let's head to the Vindicator's base. So this seems like the end of this arc. I'm sure Abyss has other missions, but we won't be playing them. We'll do this arc. We will then hopefully finish Ghost Widow, and that will be the end of this character for our playthrough. And obviously she's not going anywhere. She'll remain in my queue, and I'll keep on her base, and I'll probably have to run some missions to get more prestige eventually, although it'll probably take 1,000 months to need that, so maybe not. Speaking of prestige, as we hit level 50, we'll have earned almost 600,000 prestige. And so that tells you if you were somehow to make yourself a bunch of characters in a single supergroup, you could earn millions of prestige by just leveling them from 1 to 50 on the supergroup in supergroup mode. And look at this. So we have 4 Vindicators to defeat. It looks like if it's going to count that way, we may be able to fight them individually. We absolutely will hit 50th level doing that many elite bosses. Oh, and we already have an elite boss. That's not good. Didn't expect it to happen that fast. I think we may have to retreat from this. Yeah, let's get out of here because I did not expect that to happen. I should have buffed them and everything, so I'm just going to dismiss them. So here we go, right from the off, screwing up. She's a level 50 elite boss. Not a big deal. So we'll summon out here. And then when we get in, we'll buff. In fact, we better buff out here because she might possibly be waiting in the entrance when we go back in. I'm not sure if she's going to reset. Didn't realize she was going to be that close. It does seem like we're going to fight them one at a time. My guess is she alone might level us. I'm not sure how many XP they give you. What? Oh, come on. Wasted my time. This is why I don't summon outside, because of this garbage. Come on, guys. Stay away from them. We need to buff. Have we buffed everybody up? Purple we have. Right, Curly gets Mez defense, and then we do 1, 2. Those are the hardest ones to buff in the middle of combat because you have to target him. It seems like we're alright, and we will head in. One thing I don't know is if the amount of time it takes you to load in counts against your buff durations. Not really sure about that. Alright, let's pull the ops here. Oh, whoops, I moved. There we go. Alright, now we attack her. Go get her. Wow. one hit, and she brought most of my minions into the red. Or several of my minions into the red. Wow, I don't know if I can beat these elite bosses. They're insane. Look at this. I just can't even keep my guys alive. Where is she? Oh, look at this. I guess I can't win. I can't win that fight. Now I'm stuck. Wow. That's amazing. I'm going to have to fight this one at -1 too. I don't see how else I can do it. Alright guys, I'll be right back after I switch it to -1. Alright guys, we're back. So one of the problems is she is +1 to us. Right, she's 50, we're only 49. And there's no way to level inside the mission because she's right there at the door. The other problem, and you might want to wonder, in addition to the fact that it's +1, that's why I was like, okay, I'm out of here. But the other reason I just was like, screw it, I'm not even going to try again, is because she wiped all of my minions without taking almost any damage at all. Right, so that means there's just I have no chance. Right, it would require such an amount of unbelievable luck and finesse to beat her that it would have taken 5 or 10 attempts. It's not worth it. So we're going to see if I can beat her sort of normally and at +0 now, because she's not -1 to me. You see, she's +0. So we'll see. I'm not going to buff these guys, because what I'm going to try to do is pull. This may require multiple in and out, as I pull everybody but her from her spawn, and then we can just fight her alone. I'm going to ignore her and just go after her spawn. And we'll try to, just by attrition, just take them out. And I'm not going to worry about her exactly. Where'd she go? Where is she? I don't know. She's around here somewhere. There she is. She was hiding behind one of my guys. I just want to try to take the lieutenants out, if possible. But I don't want to die. Right? I don't want to waste... I don't want to waste my long recharge buffs, and then their lieutenants are taking my guys out. So this is going to be one of these where I have to, little by little, bit by bit, you know, kind of go back in one at a time until we take her out. Because I can probably beat just her, but I can't beat her plus like 3 minions plus 2 lieutenants. And if this continues, I might have to reset the mission and just put it on ×1. Why is it so hard to click on this thing? Look at this. Okay, guys, move out of the way. It's like it won't let me... Here. Gosh. But I'm not wasting any of my buffs until she's the only one left in that spawn, even if we have to come in and out multiple times. Oh, boy. So she's right at the door. Let's go out. No, come on out, guys. I didn't give her enough time. Oh, great. Now they're going to attack me. I just love that this mission is right next to a boss. Because what I wanted to do right now was fight this boss. Well, I guess it'll give her time to move back to her original location. Getting a little lag here, it looks like. I feel like I've hit a couple buttons and it hasn't responded right away. What do we got left for XP we have to earn to level? 23,000, guys. She will definitely level us. Oh, she's still there. Well, I guess we're going to have to try her. See how we do. Yeah, I just cannot keep my guys alive against these elite bosses. The little guys just die so fast. I mean, literally, I don't even have time to, like, try to buff. Because she's doing so much damage to him so fast. That I have to heal so fast. And there goes Curly. Alright, let's head out. She's damaged now. Unfortunately, she could be standing right at the door when we go in, which is super obnoxious. I hate when the game does that, because then they're attacking you while you're loading into the screen, which is literally an exploit. And the game shouldn't do that to you, but it does. We can buff now, because she's right by the door, so we'll just go ahead and buff if it'll let me select Curly. I don't know why it takes so long to let you select them. Long after they've been summoned. It takes like an extra 12 seconds or something. It's just ridiculous. Give Curly a little extra help. Gotta move the minions out of the way so I can click on this door. God, that's annoying. Why they didn't make the click up by the door and instead they made it down at the bottom of the ladder, I don't know. Look at this. One shot, she immediately turns them all to yellow. That's just ridiculous. But we've got her, and this will level us. Oh, there we go. So we're now going to be +1 or +2 to everybody in the mission, and that should make the mission much easier. Right, so the lieutenants will be white, the minions will be blue. Or maybe even green. No, white. White and blue. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yep, there's some greens. Because it's a -1 mission. That's right. I don't trust it. I have the feeling I'm going to walk into another elite boss, but we'll see. So guys, we are level 50. I really feel... I'm very disappointed that it started this mission with a +1. If it had started with +0, we would have been able to beat her. It started the mission with a +1, and therefore I had to put the mission on -1. And so now our last 2 missions that we ever do with this character are going to be done on -1, which is really lame. What happened? Is there an elite boss I don't see? How did so many of these guys die? What the heck did they do to them? Green cons? What the hell? They shouldn't be doing anything to my guys. Will you kill him already? How the heck did green cons one-shot wipe out my 3 toughest minions? What the heck did they do to them? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video and see what that was all about. I mean, all it is blue lieutenants and green minions. There's no way they should have wiped my minions out that fast. I don't know. So there's a boss. Maybe there was a boss in there that I didn't realize that was white. I'm so used to bosses being orange and red that I'm never going to visually register a white con as a boss. Maybe that's what happened. He's still a white boss. Shouldn't have been able to zap my 3 most powerful minions in a single Omega Strike. That's just absurd. He shouldn't be able to do that. And now we're doing Moment of Glory. So this is just going to take until it wears off. Because you can see my guys are only doing like 1 hit point at a time to her. Look at that, 111, 222. Which isn't able to overcome her regen. And of course she's going to run into the next boss. And we can't stop her. Because she's completely immune, almost completely immune to all damage. Moment of Glory's got to be my favorite villain thing to do. Favorite thing the enemies do. Alright, guys. I feel like they should have done something a little more special for the Vindicator's base, rather than having us just go through a normal reskinned lab. Do something cool for it. I mean, I know they mostly just reuse all their tile sets, but they could have done something different with the layout or something. Okay. Don't see anybody else here, so go get the mender. So I have to say, folks, I've not come up with another game to play. I do have a backlog of, I don't know, 8 or 9 House Flipper episodes, and I'm going to have another 5 or 6 more to shoot before we finish that campaign, so I will continue posting those after this. What I do after that, I don't really know. Okay, who's talking? Captain Sinclair and Sergeant Daniels. You guys are going to go back there. And we'll just see what happens here. I'm going invisible here to see who's in here. Wow. Okay, so these guys are all behind glass, which means I can't actually teleport them. I can't target them. But they're going to see us if we come through here, I think. Well, I can cheese this, and I think I'm gonna. Dismiss those guys. Come through here invisibly. And there's Valkyrie. Alright, so I'm gonna have to be very careful about how I summon these guys. Wait. Okay. And we gotta put them on heal, so they don't attack. Just trying to make sure they're all on heal, so they don't attack anybody. Okay. So now we buff. Now, the little Hell on Earth guys, the little flame guys, will not heal. They don't obey that. But they should stay with Curly. And we should be alright because these are -2s. Wow, even so, look at this. Go get her. And let's lower her defenses. Oh, that mender has to go. Let's get all her buddies first, so that if she kills us off, she's alone when we come back. Okay, now we got her. Yep, no problem there. She's done. By the way, no XP. Oh, she's gonna come back. Haven't I fought her before? I feel like I have. And now she's like on unstoppable or something. Like Curly do a little extra damage. Yeah, she's just gonna recharge now because she's on unstoppable. Or whatever she's got that makes her unhurtable. You can see they're only doing 1 hit point at a time if they hit. And you just have to wait it out. There's nothing you can do about that power. And you can definitely see why it was nerfed when PvP came, because what the heck are you supposed to do against a tanker who does this to you, right? Like, you literally can't do anything. You can't hit them, and if you hit them, you do no damage. So you can see why it was nerfed. Look at this. We can't do anything to her. She's still on unstoppable. That's just insane. And by the way, I even lowered her defenses. And this is going to be an unwinnable fight until she gets rid of that. Sooner or later, it will expire. Whether it will expire before all my minions die, I don't know. Because she's doing more damage to us than we're doing to her. Look at this. They just can't hit. Come on. I don't know if it's worth wasting these. Because, like, even when they hit, they can't do damage. You know, and like, so double damage, double of 1 is 2. Look, we're still doing 1 to her. How long has this lasted? Look at this. Is this a stupid fight or what? Just endlessly doing the same thing. Can't do any damage to her. She can't beat us, we can't beat her, and it just goes forever. That's just ridiculous. And we've been fighting her so long that my long recharge powers have recharged. Not just the one that lowers defenses, that comes back after 40 seconds, but the 2-minute ones. We're still fighting her. She hasn't changed. How many hit points does she have? 700 something, right? 740s. Okay, we're now finally starting to wear her down. Finally. We're doing 8 at a time instead of 1. So where is she now? 630. All of that to do 100 damage to her. It's just nuts. Look at this. Still can't hit. Look at this. This is the 4th time I've used my defense debuff on her. That's how long the battle took. It was like a 5-minute battle just to fight her after she rezzed. That's just ridiculous. Back, get back, get back. There's somebody up there. I hate that I have to like pull blues, but I don't know where the elite bosses are. And if we walk into one, we're going to get killed, even at -2. And this is another big difference, as I've talked about, between the Scrapper and the Mastermind. There's no way that a -2 elite boss would have had any chance against my Scrapper. Will you fight him? Attack. And that happened again now. I had to issue the attack order like 3 times before they attacked this guy. I don't know what's going on. Oh, alright, go shoot him. Here, shoot this guy. Alright, so we defeated 2 of the bad guys, or good guys. And we have 2 to go. We should be okay, since this is a -2 mission now. I really don't like it that my last 2 missions have to be at -2 because I can't beat the elite bosses. And I don't know if it's something I'm just doing completely wrong. I've been able to beat the other elite bosses. It's like these guys are just scaled to be too powerful compared to the character. And I guess maybe they just did not want you soloing these missions. But if they didn't, they should have made them AVs and said you can't solo them. And that would have been like, okay, autocomplete, or I won't take them. This reminds me of that really early mission where I only had like 1 lieutenant and 2 minions, I think. And you were fighting this. You could let a demon out or keep it locked in, and I let it out. And the demon was an elite boss. And I had done it as one of my other characters and had no problem because I was like, I'm not letting the demon out, so I fought it, and it was an elite boss. But if you let it out, a hero comes, and it's an AV. It's a hero, and the hero is completely unbeatable, probably at any level, but certainly at that level. It was for the Midnight Squad, I think. And it was the same sort of thing. There was just no way to win. And there is Luminary. They really like putting him in a spot like that where your minions are going to have a really hard time going through the door and getting choked up. Alright, well these are green cons. I shouldn't have any trouble hitting them. Okay, Luminary's coming, so we'll start our buffs. Let's go attack the lieutenant. Come on. I know I started that buff. We're going to lose to these guys now. Yep. Well, let's see if we can take out these guys and then I'll retreat, because we have the elevator right there. These other guys, this way we don't have to worry about them while we're fighting Luminary. Okay, now we can fight Luminary. I hate fighting by the door. I really hate it. It's super annoying. Looks like we've got her, unless she can also res. Oh, and of course, is she invulnerable? No, she's not invulnerable. Alright, 1 to go. Where is the last hero? Oh. Okay, well, we aggroed those guys. Sometimes there's a boss over there. Doesn't look like it. So we're just going to fight these guys and come back out of the room. So let's just double check this room. Yep. No elite bosses in here. Okay. So we'll just continue going this way. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed coming along for the ride and enjoyed watching me play the Mastermind. I hope it was educational, probably to see what not to do rather than what to do if we're here at the end unable to do +0 missions. But hopefully you enjoyed it and had fun. There's a boss and another one of those rooms. Okay, so we're going to pull him out. If you've enjoyed the, look at this. If you've enjoyed the playthrough of the Mastermind and you haven't watched the rest of them, I do have a bunch of other playthroughs from the Scrapper and the Stalker, so you can try those and see if you like them. I'm gonna really miss doing COH narration. It's been a lot of fun. This looks like we're heading into a slightly different area from normal. Oh, is this one of these labs? Maybe not. Oh boy. All these nice tight hallways for my minions to get choked up on. I will not miss having to constantly deal with the AI and its stupidity. From now on, the stupidity of the AI can only benefit me, except during escort missions, because it will only cost the AI victory, because I will be fighting against it instead of trying to deal with it. So I'm not going to be sorry about that. Okay, let's attack this guy. This is sort of an unusual map. I don't recall seeing this layout before. That is kind of what I asked for. I'm glad about that, because it should be a little different since it is the base. I just have no idea where this elite boss is, so I guess we're going to have to flush him out. See where he is. Wow, we're actually off the map now. My guess is, since I came this way, is he's over here. Because that's my luck. I'm going to be super glad to get to a brute who's going to have some kind of mez defense and is going to be completely immune to all that mezzing. Alright, so that was just a waste because there's nothing here. So let's head back out and we'll go the other way. Thought they must have been fighting somebody I didn't see. Come on guys, keep up. Now these guys are -2s, because it's a -1 mission and we're +1 to it from having leveled. And you know what? I think I screwed up. I should have taken the mission for, I did screw up. I should have taken the mission for Lord Recluse at level 49. I forgot that I had to log out and so I don't actually have it. I should have left it in the queue. Yeah, wait a minute, it didn't let me abandon it, so I don't know why it's not in my queue now. It should be. I don't know, I guess it's not. Not sure what I did there. But yeah, it needs to be level 49. It's going to be level 50 now, unfortunately. So I'll try it one more time, but we're probably not going to be able to beat him. Yeah, I really hate this kind of stuff, where the guy gets to like a sliver, and then you just can't beat him until like his power wears off. It's just a time sink. Not a fan of that. And this guy's going to do the same thing. Let's go ahead and lower his defenses. He has unstoppable going. Not unstoppable, unyielding. What I love about these guys is they have the old school pre-nerf versions of this. No tanker could stand up to this kind of punishment even with unstoppable, because tankers don't have the kind of resistance to fire and ice that they used to have back in the old days. So a PC would be getting owned doing this. But the villains, or well, the NPCs, have access to the original pre-nerf powers. So now you just have to wait this guy out, because your guys can't do anything to him and he's a yellow con. He's not doing anything to me, right? He's just sort of running away, but he's untouchable while he's running away. And that's the kind of thing where if I was just playing a scrapper, I would just stop. I'd just walk away from him. But with all the minions, you can kind of do enough damage that you can sort of wear them down. Oh boy. Best room in the game. No. Move over here, guys. Didn't I fight Miss Liberty in the last mission? Why am I fighting her again? I thought I already beat her. So this is going to have to be an attrition one where we chip away at them and run away from her and resummon, because I don't think we're going to be able to kill off all these guys fast enough. Oh, maybe we will. Start doing some buffs. Yeah, we're doing alright against her. I'm sure she's going to put on unstoppable. Yeah, there it goes. Let's do Hell on Earth. We've got her. Now we're going to have to clean up this room, I believe. Nope. We're done, guys. We finished the mission. And we got some reward merits, so let's head out. You know what might have worked against Recluse? If I'd taken the mission at 49, waited till I had like 1 XP to go, and then teleported his buddies to me, and used the 1 minute level up buff to go after him, I might have been able to beat him. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat him, guys. We'll try him one more time. I'm not doing any more than that, though. Alright, so let's go level up. And we'll go ahead and do our enhancements, right? I don't think we have enough. Let's check the salvage. I don't think we have enough We do not have enough merits to buy another set of recipes, so we're not going to worry about that. But we will do our enhancements and try to buff whatever one of our powers we're going to finish up buffing, so that we get every little bit of edge against this guy, and then we'll just try as hard as we can to kick his butt. I don't think it's going to work, but it's alright. Okay, so train up. And what did I want to do? Tactics, right? And we're going to put 3 2-hit buffs on it, right? And let me see. We can also do... Wait a minute. We can also do... look at... We can get... Oh, we can get resistance to confuse. And terrorize. I don't know if he does that to us. I'm going to go for the 2-hit buffs. Do we have these? Yeah. Oh, we got 3 of them. That's perfect. We'll get 3 level 45 2-hit buffs. So let's head to the base, and we will do that. Guys, this is it. We got one more fight to do against Lord Recluse. Win or lose, and that is the end of this character for our playthrough. And basically she gets retired now. And I start a level 1 character over again, and that is going to be super fun. I'm probably going to actually do that tonight because I just love making up characters. I love it. It's super fun. Oh, I don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't think I have any 2-hit buff in the enhancement tables because I don't think I used them before. So let's go ahead and build some. Create. Create. And we had just enough salvage to do it. So we'll go ahead and... So our guys are not going to miss. When we have this on, they will have plus 11%. Well, there's something they're not going to miss. They'll have plus 11% to hit. It's good. It's not perfect, but when I lower defenses with this thing, it's a good stack. It stacks pretty well. As you can see, we never did much to our base. We just didn't earn enough prestige to do a lot to it. But we have 3 rooms, and so it's basically a storage room. I'm going to go sell these last remaining enhancements. This is it, guys. We're about to finish our character. Alright, let's call Ghost Widow. Oh wait, let's call her. And so we got an enhancement, and she's got some more missions that we're not going to do. We're just going to call Ghost Widow, and we're going to do this last mission one more time. I really do regret... Fortunately, it's a level 50 mission at -1. It should be... I should have made it a 49. I should have called her before we went into this last mission. That was my mistake, and there's nothing we can do about it now. So we'll just hope. Hope we can get lucky against this guy. What enhancers do I have? Let's see. So we're going to put... We have our defense amplifier going. We have our offensive amplifier and survival amplifier. We have Frosty Aegis, which is 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and put that on. And Frostbite, let's just go ahead and claim that. So Frosty Aegis seems to be a power to turn on. Where is that? Yeah, I don't see that anywhere. Yeah, it's claiming a power is created, but where do you see that? I don't see it. I don't see Frosty Aegis here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's grab that. Is this a toggle? Plus defense, smashing, lethal, and cold. Okay. Well, we'll take it. So, if we look at inspirations, health endurance, def resistance. Okay, we could use that. So I'll use that for myself. And the the rest is for the minions, I guess. Alright, so we've got 10 minutes of protection from this thing. It shouldn't take longer than that. This is it, guys. This is the end. Our final battle with our character, Nightmare Lass. It will probably be a defeat, but we just had 4 victories against heroes, so that's not too bad. 4-1 isn't a bad record. I do wish we could have done this at +1 or something. Oh, you know what? It occurs to me, it actually occurs to me that maybe we should turn this down to -1 times 1, right? And the reason I say that is maybe one of the reasons he's summoning so many bosses so fast, and it's fine if my minions follow me around, I don't care. But maybe one of the reasons he's summoning so many bosses so fast is because we have it on ×2. I don't think that's the case, but there's no reason not to pull it back down because we're not going to be doing any more missions. Right, this is the final mission, the final battle, the final enemy we're fighting, so there really isn't any reason to worry about, you know, dropping it down to ×1. It's not like I'm going to forget to put it back up. There's nothing to put it back up for. And yeah, by the way, there are a lot of contacts to do here, but I've not really enjoyed the villain stuff. I like her, the Mastermind, but I don't enjoy the villain stuff. And if she's going to have to be doing all this stuff at -1, I don't really see the point to keep doing it. I can't gain any XP or any of that. Where is he? Are you kidding me? Now he's not going to be right at the entrance? How come he was right at the entrance the last time? Alright guys, let's dismiss you. I'll turn invisible and go find him. Last time he was right at the entrance. I thought that's just the way the mission was designed. I guess I was lucky last time. Well, I'm not going to do this whole thing. You know how I feel about outdoor missions, don't you, by now? So let's get the limits. Here we go. Oh, these guys are 49. Yeah, 49, but I want them to be 48. And here I was getting ready to praise this mission, that they didn't make me do all this like outdoor nonsense, street sweeping 95 to 150 pointless villains just to get to the elite boss, who's the only challenge in the entire mission. And actually they did do that. I just got lucky the last time. Look at the size of this thing. All to fight one guy. There are no glowies to click. There are no other people to fight. It's just him. And we need a map this big to fight him. That's one of the things, when they got into the outdoor missions, one of the things I really disagree with in terms of City of Heroes and in terms of their design. I feel like they shouldn't have done this. I know they did it to make the level 50 game, 40 to 50 game seem bigger and more awesome than the level 1 to 40 game, but instead it's just look at the waste of time that this map would be if you went and fought everybody. For what? Like you can't beat minions at this point? There's nobody worth fighting on this whole map except Lord Recluse. There he is. And unfortunately he's orange. And that sucks. I wanted him to be yellow. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat him. We're going to have to sweep the area because I don't want anybody else getting involved in this fight. I'm just trying to find a spot where I can summon without aggroing things. And we got to turn stealth. Yeah, so I put on the Frosty Aegis, which only lasts 10 minutes, figuring, or I guess I got 20 minutes of it, but I figured, oh, well, you know, we're just going to walk in and fight him super fast. Didn't realize that I was going to have to wander through this whole thing and find him. I thought that's just how the mission was. You bamf in here and you fight him. And like I say, I was getting ready to praise the design of the mission, too. Why is this locked? I don't know. I guess it means locked to me. Yeah, I just don't want any of these guys getting involved if he starts running around. Because one of the things we've seen with the bosses and the EBs is they like to run around, especially when they're getting frosted, right? When they're getting hit with cold, they run around because they're trying to get out of the cold field. It's not a dumb thing for them to do. You know, they're trying to get away from it. But I don't want Recluse to start jogging over here and end up aggroing all these guys. Because my guys already aren't going to be able to beat him. Probably. We definitely don't need to aggro more people. So now we have to hope that the ×1 instead of ×2 is going to reduce the speed with which he summons bosses. If that happens, we've got him. If not, we're going to lose. And yeah, I'm not going to try this over and over again. This character's done. She's level 50. She can't gain any more XP. I don't see the point of trying it over and over again. Will you get down here? Meanie? Do what you're supposed to do. So we got one minion over there and him instead of 2. So that's a hopeful sign. Alright guys, time to buff up. Curly, let's give you some hell on earth. And Painbringer. I'll let you do a little more damage. I'm gonna teleport that guy over here. And here comes Recluse, so go get him, guys. Try to reduce his defense. Yep, and white con bosses, that's not good. And if they weren't bosses, I might be able to do something like, teleport the boss out of the way, right? But because they're bosses, you can't do that. Come on, keep fighting him, keep getting him. Yep, he's summoning less bosses. Maybe it was the ×2 that was killing me before. And here comes the second boss. But it's certainly not as rapid fire as it was before. Oh, no, here they come. Now is when it becomes impossible. Now I can't target him. Yep, and that's it. Yep. Alright, folks, I guess we're done. I'm heading out. I don't have any endurance here, so now he's going to chase me and kill me, probably. Oh, man, he's so close to being dead. So close. But I have no endurance. What did he do to me? Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm so close to having him. It's such a shame. Can I fly now? Yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 bosses. 21 bosses he summons. I have no idea how you're supposed to beat a mission like that. Even a scrapper couldn't do that. The only thing a scrapper might be able to do is kick his ass fast enough that he wouldn't be able to, this is the way out, he wouldn't be able to summon all those bosses. Maybe. You might be able to knock him down, probably not. But, yeah, I have no idea how you win that mission. Feel free to leave comments on how you did it, if you did. And and tell me what I did that was wrong and how stupid I am. That's fine. I've had enough. I'm not going to keep trying to figure that mission out. It's not fun. So we're going to stop here, guys, and that is the end of this character. I hope you've enjoyed. I certainly have up until this last mission. Until the next time I come up with a video game for us to play, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been City of Villains on the Rebirth server.